everybody. So we are fixing to get into some cash stuffing this week. Hope everybody's doing great, having a good week. And let's just see what we want to do this week. We've got some funds that we want to see if we can place somewhere and build up some more of our funds here. So let's see. Okay, so our month ahead, let's go ahead and put 20 in here. Keep building these funds up. We just recently pulled out $1,000. Every time I reach $1,000 increment, I'm going to be pulling it out. So this is going to bring us up to 40 in our month ahead. And y'all, I just do this week by week. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible and show up for my funds each and every week and build up, you know, in small increments. Okay, so our emergency fund is going to get $20, which is going to give us $60 in our emergency. The main thing I have found in my journey is the consistency has to be there. You have to show up for your funds. You have to sit down with your budget each and every week to figure out what can be placed back and either took out of the account or, you know, placed in cash stuff so I can't get my hands on it, or out of sight, out of mind type of thing. And it really does work, you know, placing those funds and have a dedicated expense that they're going to. Okay, our fuel is going to get $5. We had to recently use out of this, so now we're building it back up. If we do not use out of it, then we just roll it over. So when we do have to use it, we have some extra funds sitting there. There's no wrong or right way to cash stuff. It has to fit your needs. It has to fit your budget. So fit your way, the way you want to set aside these funds. Okay, so groceries is $5. That's going to bring us up to 15. And there. Okay, our rest and relaxation. We have just pulled some of these funds out, which we didn't have a terrible amount in there, but we've pulled 2 of these out because we will be taking a trip this weekend, and those funds were sitting there to take cover of some of the expense of that. So that is why this one is not got the funds in it from last week. So we're going to go ahead and start building that back up again. That's why we save the funds, so we have those funds sitting there, and it lessens the expense of a trip or, you know, something that we need to spend those funds for. Okay, so that is going to bring us up to $20 and in our R&R. So our propane is going to get $20. We've already met what we needed for this year, but we are adding to those funds for next year now. That's going to bring us up to $80. In our propane. Okay. Our property tax is going to get $20. We've met our needs for this year, but now we're saving in small increments over time for our next property tax that will be due in 2025. I would much rather save in these small increments than I would to come up with several $100s at one time by sticking back $10, $15, $20 a week. Okay. Our weekend trips, we did pull out of this to take our trip for this weekend, so we will be building this back up again. And That is going to take us to $20 in our weekend trips. Okay. Our buffer is going to get $20. Not sure if we pulled anything out of that for the trip. No, we did not. So we still have $350, $370 in our buffer. We're not pulling anything out of there. So we're going to add another 20 in there. So that is going to bring us up to $390 in our buffer. Our miscellaneous we did pull out for the trip, but we're going to start building that back up again. So we're going to place $20 in there and start building that back up. It's okay to use your funds. That's what they're sitting there for designated expenses. But you didn't have to take all of that expense that you had sitting here and saved over time out of one particular paycheck. That's why I like cash stuffing. It allows me to build that up over time. Okay, right. So that is our weeklies that we do each and every week for our weekly cash stuffing. I'm going to come back, and we did not fund our Love Yourself binder or wallet last week, so we're going to come back and put some funds in there and love ourselves a little bit this week. So come back and watch for that video.